Okay, here we are, the basement of the Gibson Guitar Studios here in London. I'm here with the fabulous new band Inglorious, who are bringing out a new album out on Frontiers next February, I believe.
Yeah. The 19th, yeah.
February the 19th. And I'm here with obviously Nathan, the singer.
You alright?
Of course. Colin on bass.
Hey.
Andrew on guitar. Will on guitar. And of course at the end, the bearded drummer, Phil. And how much are you looking forward to this debut release? Because that is a big part of your lives.
A lot. It's been a long time coming. This project has taken about 3 years to now, so it's going to be nice to finally get stuff out there, and especially our own original material, because up until now, people have only kind of heard the two covers that we've done. Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be nice showing people what we sound like and sharing our songs with them.
And let's make this clear, the album is full of all original material.
Yeah.
So who's the principal songwriters in the band?
We all are.
Pretty much everyone.
Oh really?
Just sat around with guitars, and came up with it.
Yeah.
In various ways as well. I was on tour in America at the time, and they would send me demos, and I'd write some lyrics, and we'd send it back, and we'd make changes, and then I did a bit of writing on tour as well with Alpetrelli, who is amazing, and yeah, it's been good. It's been really good.
So let's tell us, how did the band come together? How did you guys get to know each other? Was it like ads for the music post, or did you work with each other before?
It was a bit like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Colin and Phil, you guys have played together since
We come as a package, yeah. But other than that, it was Twitter, wasn't it? And
social media. Just mates. I asked pretty much every single musician that I knew a list of the 10 best musicians they knew, and all of these people were in there.
Was there a big long list beforehand?
We did a huge audition day where we found Will, and this is where I first met these guys. But it was a weekend. It was 2 days. The first days we did drums and bass, and the second days we did guitarists, and we saw about 20 guitarists.
Wow.
Which was a lot. And then the only problem was finding a lead player that we all loved, and we found him in Sweden.
I'm the Swede.
Yeah.
I'm the Swede, yeah.
So what did Andreas and Will have that the other guitarists didn't have?
Big noses.
Terrible shoes, terrible faces, but good shoes.
Yeah. No, they are. I've been spoiled enough to work with some really great guitar players. So Uli John Roths, and I sang with Steve Vai last year, and some of the greatest. So I was very picky, and I needed someone who could do everything, but who specifically just loved the genre. Every single person I auditioned wanted to be a session player, and that's not cool. But
describe your sound, 'cause it's quite a classic rock sort of sound, you know. You've done it like Whitesnake, Deep Purple cover on video. The new song Breakaway, it's sort of a bit like modern day Whitesnake.
Yeah, that's what we're going for, and I think that's in how we recorded it as well.
Yeah, it was all live, in a room, warts and all, but it adds to the sound of the album, like all the classic albums we love. Got all the mistakes here and there. So yeah.
And you must tell me, how did you get involved in Frontiers Records? Because that's quite a good starting point.
Well, Addy was in a band before that was signed to them, and our management said that they were looking for young up-and-coming bands to get behind, and it seemed like a perfect time for us because, we got the record done. So, as far as we were concerned, we didn't have a label to tell us how the record should sound, because we already had it in the bag and they liked what they heard. So, everything you're hearing is exactly how we wanted it. We produced it, we wrote it. We recorded it in a very short space of time. The boys tracked 21 tracks
in 2 weeks, wasn't it?
In 2 days. In 2 days.
Felt like 2 weeks.
Long days.
A lot of rehearsing, but the actual takes, everything had to be an entire take. So, it took a little while.
And Nathan, obviously, you started off in the limelight on TV. I think it was Superstar programme, is that correct? So, obviously, this must be a lot more satisfying.
This is what I wanted to do. That's the reason why I went on those TV shows. Is because, I did like the music from Jesus Christ Superstar. It's a show. Ian Gillan sung it, which is on the original. So I liked that, but that was the only musical I ever wanted to do. I've never ever wanted to do that. And reality TV, unfortunately, is one of the only ways that you can now to get your face out there and get a fan base and engage with people.
I was like, is it something that you would recommend to other upcoming singers?
Yeah. I wouldn't be where we are without it. I wouldn't have done 3 US arena tours. I wouldn't have got 2 multi-platinum records on my wall. That would not have happened without
Of course, we did lead you to working with John Roth.
Yeah.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra, which is a massive deal in the States, and obviously back in this year. So what has that taught you, working with like professionals like that, and what can you bring to Inglorious?
Good musicianship is important.
Yeah.
That's what took the most time, was finding a group of guys that were great. And that's why we were able to record the album in the way that we wanted to. I wasn't going to move on that either. I was very specific. It all needed to be tracked in that way. So.
And of course, you've got a busy time ahead. You've got so much touring coming up. You've got the Planet Rockstock.
Yeah.
You've got Frontiers Festival next year. But you've also, before your own UK tour, you're going out on tour with Winery Dogs.
Yes.
Very exciting.
Billy Sheehan, Richard Dodson, Mike Pointley. So obviously, you guys are very excited about that. And
Yeah.
this is going to be
Our heroes.
I just still can't believe it. Until we're there.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Sure, it's zero, isn't it?
Yeah.
This will be, they will test the nerves because it will be like a European tour, you're pretty different country every night.
Yeah. It's a very hectic schedule as well. The travelling's going to be quite gruesome, but we all want to do it. We'd sleep in a bin. We have to make it happen. So
The fun outweighs the work. You know?
yeah.
And obviously you've got the UK tour, which starts on February the 21st.
Yeah.
Islington Assembly Halls. The album comes out the same day, or is it?
It comes out 2 days before, so
Right.
by the time that everyone comes to the show in London, they know the songs enough.
And what other plans have you got for the future?
Well, I think yesterday we did some rehearsals for the gig we're doing tonight, and these two started writing a new song, and I kind of had to just turn my ears off and go, for God's sake, let's not write anything else yet. Let's get this stuff out. But I think we're really looking forward to making an album as soon as possible, and I think Frontiers are behind that as well, and also some other touring plans for next year. Lots of festivals.
You just mentioned the other guys been writing riffs, so does writing come easy?
Yeah, I think
It's
everybody, even Phil, you know, he's the drummer, but he still plays guitar and bass. Everybody is capable of, you know, coming up with a guitar riff and going, does it work? And the way that we write is so brutally honest. If he comes up with a guitar riff and I don't like it, I'll tell him. And same with everybody else. It's a very quick production line of does it work now? Yes, it does. So it comes pretty. It's the easiest I've ever experienced.
I believe you've got a new promotional video coming out for Breakaway. I believe that comes out.
We've got an EPK coming out soon, but we have a video coming out for our first official single today, which is Until I Die. And yeah, that's a proper music video that we did 2 music videos and an EPK in 2 days.
Yeah.
So how was your acting skills?
There's none of that. There is from me actually in one of them, and that was fine. But yeah, it's what a music video should be. It's fun, it's energetic. Yeah, it's good. There's a bit of drama in it. It's not just us posing. There's something going on as well, you know.
And Nathan, I must ask you, it's like you're a man in demand, and even though you've got Inglorious on the go, I'm sure there'll still be other people out there saying, can you work with us? And like Richard Blackmore, obviously he's doing his massive dates, sort of, well, it's like the massive dates, but everybody's talking about them at the moment.
Yeah.
And did he ever approach you?
I don't know if he approached me, but R.A.&R. was in talks about it. Yeah.
And would you have done it if it went all the way? It would have been only 3 dates, you know, sneak off for the week.
I would have, yeah. And I'll be honest.
That's what I honestly.
And I'll be honest. To me personally, I would have really loved it if it was a British singer. That's my only problem. The guy they've got is absolutely fantastic, but I would just think British bands should have British singers. Do you know what I mean? Especially someone who's sung with so many iconic singers. Do you know what I mean? Like the Coverdales and the Hugheses and yeah, the only exception being Dio, obviously.
I must ask you actually, because all young guys, you know, I'm a massive Deep Purple fan, massive Vaporwave fan, but I'm in my late 40s now, but you know, you're half my age, so how did you all get into Deep Purple and the classics?
I like good vocals, and I discovered Gillan because of Jesus Christ Superstar years and years ago. That album came out in 70-something. It's when Andrew Lloyd Webber was probably on drugs and writing his best material. But yeah, I liked good singers, and they've always had good singers. I don't have a favourite either. I love Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3. It's all great.
I think it's easy for guitarists. It's one of the first things even he can play that. You know, spoken a lot, find out who wrote it. So yeah, it's pretty easy, pretty simple for guitarists, isn't it? Yeah, it is the riff.
What about you, Will? Who's your favourite drummer over the years?
Pierce, Bonham, Ringo. He's up there for me.
I've always wanted to be a
I've always wanted to be a Beatle. He's the reason I started playing, actually, from watching the Hard Day's Night film when I was a
Oh,
young lad.
excellent. Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah.
And how about you, Colin? Who inspired you for bass playing?
Predominantly Billy Sheehan.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he's just awesome.
Yeah.
It's the rock bass for me.
So we'll be having little secret conversations with him?
Yeah, if I can
I feel like we're going to have to pull
Put him
Colin away.
away.
Colin,
Just
come
be
back.
dribbling.
Well, Inglorious, it's been lovely talking to you, and I'm looking forward to hearing the whole album in full, and obviously the Islington Assembly Hall date, and it's a whole UK tour, I believe. You're doing, you have to tell me how many dates you're
We're
doing.
going everywhere. At the moment, we've got 3 confirmed, but I've just heard about another 3 today, and I think there's going to be another one.
Yeah.
People want us to go to Scotland and down to the south and across, so we're going to try and cover everywhere.
Fantastic. Well, I wish you all the best for the future.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure talking to you. Cheers.